Think of the journey you just completed, yeah. Think of the work that it took to beat it, yeah. The battles that come in when you don't need it, yeah.
Nope. Hell no. We're getting right into it. I have some things to sound off about today. The Cupid and the Pitbull podcast. Sorry if my voice seems a little intense. I'm not shutting this door, and I'm not going to abide by the rules. The day has been full of glitches, and the first major glitch that I want to get into is the fact that I was trying to listen to Brandy, and then all of a sudden the tech decided, this made me so mad, to go to Jhené Aiko. I wasn't done listening to Brandy. Hold on, let me shut the door. Let me just get in. 1 second, I'm sorry. The tech has been fucking with me all day, y'all. I don't like it. 1 second. For real? Sorry, welcome to the Cupid and the Pitbull podcast. I really do apologize. You might hear some noise in the back, but that's just because I'm cooking this little turkey bacon. I put 6 pieces on there because I'm about to make a BLT. And I did pour myself just a little glass of wine because I cannot. So I have a couple different triggers. I have this temper, this wild, weird, so let's just say that I was a bad witch. If I was the green witch from the east, or what's that? Oh, what's the one name? Ursula. Let's just say I was Ursula, but I was in rehab and was trying to get better. Here are the things that you can't do to me. Here are the triggers. C, owe me money or I owe you money and we can't figure it out. B, try to have an affair with me. Okay, I am monogamous. I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not the guy on the side. But I continue to find myself in that position. The Cupid and the Pitbull podcast. A, technological glitches. All of those are triggers. I don't like them, and they all happen today. And you know why they all happen today? Is because we got our second gig. And my brother's on his way over here. I'm cooking this turkey bacon. This one's going to be pretty quick. I don't have a lot of time. But I'm in the run game room. I realize how sacred this space is. My spiritual mentor had a dream last night about me being in a space where I had everything I need. And all I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. It's like here in the run game room is all black. There's a cloth on the recording wall and some other little special things. But one of the things that are in here is a little cute action figure that I picked up from the dollar store because I just needed it. It's a little Batman action figure. Oh, and it's so cute, and it stands over in the corner. And it's just to remind me that I hate Batman. Oh, this sane-ass, rich-ass nigga who thinks he's better than all of us and fucking it up for the rest of us. my arch nemesis. I don't like him, but he's just a good reminder to just like be there and be like, listen, you don't have any superpowers, Batman. Honestly, the rest of the people are kind of talking about you. You just have a lot of money. And what happens when the money goes? So, without really getting into details, because I think the details will just trigger me more, the point of today's episode is no more glitches. Here are the things that have happened today. So before Tech decided to put Janae Aiko on after Brandy and fuck up my vibe, now hold on, I love Janae Aiko. She has the prettiest voice. And she be having those little simple lyrics. I love how she goes about what she does because she's an artist. She's pocketed. She knows the pocket. But today was about Brandy. And I was cooking my food. Then Tech stepped in. And before then, I owed one of my exes money. Really and truly, I owed them money because we were on a family plan 3 months ago. And I said, cut off the phone 3 months ago. And the phone was just cut off, let's just say, not 3 months ago. But guess what? I still owed the money. I hadn't budgeted for it, so I needed to get it. I had to gather it together, and once I was ready to pay, here comes Uncle Tech. You cannot pay this by this way, and by, we're in different states, so it's all about, like, transferring the money, and I don't understand why it can't just be much more simple. And before that, I was trying to upload the episodes and the non-intuitiveness of technology. Hey, Tech, if you're listening, hey, Tech, get your shit together. You're pissing me off. In a minute, I'm just going to have people over here to the house so I can tell my stories, and I don't need you. You feel me? That's where I'm at today. Then I went over to the gig spot today just to check to see that the tech specs were up. Apparently they got another mic. But then apparently there's some sort of glitch between my brother's guitar setup and their system. Tech, why can't we just plug in? It's too much. You're stressing me out today. And then I went to get a gift card for Mona, because she's been really helping me out, and she really helped me out today with this X money situation. And then all of a sudden, the shit said declined. But I looked at my balance. There was more than enough money in there. It was a glitch. I said, try it again. And it worked. Now, if I get stressed about this today, the gig is gonna be fucked up. And then there was this other thing that happened, and I was like, yo. So I waited at the crosswalk. I mean, I didn't want to go to the light because it was too far down the block, so I just wanted to, like, cross the street, right? But on this street, you have to wait, like, probably, it's like 12 minutes to cross the street. And you know whose fault that is? Fucking Tech. Get those lights together. Let me cross the street. I don't need to go to the light to cross the street. If I go all the way down to the light, then I have to walk back to get to the beauty shop and put on my mask and do my self-care today for the gig. I don't want to spend that much effort, and it's not that hard, Tech. Get y'all's shit together. And then the last thing is I be trying to bang my music on the regular speaker, not in my headphones. I mean, I understand the phone coming in and telling you when you've been listening to music too loud on your headphones. But when I'm trying to bang my music and hear the bass and just be vibing out in my house and cleaning it, I don't need tech to come in and turn my shit to half volume. Like, okay, nanny. Okay, Mrs. Motherfucking Doubtfire. Apparently you know how much my ears can take. You ain't even been here, and you're a fraud. Girl. You're in drag, Mrs. Doubtfire. And it's really just because you want to get back with your wife. So, I mean, I'm sitting over here just really perturbed about tech. But it's ironic because I have to use it to get into what I want to get into. But can you imagine like the Robert Johnsons of the world or the Bessie Smiths? Or like even back in the day, the Beethovens or the countless others who didn't need this shit to do the things that they needed to do. Now look at us. Too rigid, boring, and non-intuitive. Say it with me. Non-intuitive. Oh, I cannot stand technology. But you know what? We need y'all, and y'all need us, because who's gonna use y'all if we're not here, right? So let's make peace. But I will just say, you're boring and stressing the hell out of me. Get your shit together. It's been like 20 years. You know what's so funny about it is if I was in that Terminator movie with when the machines get mad and they kill the humans, I promise y'all I would be the first one on the chopping block. And guess what I would say? The same thing I always say. Chop me, but I'll split in two and glitch you out once you realize there are more than one of me. You dumb hoes. Okay, thanks for listening today. Hopefully y'all share this stress with me. I don't want to feel like I'm the only one, but it just seems like we should be much more advanced. Right? And we're not. And I think it's because we're not paying attention to the spirit of things and the soul. We're too mechanical. And it's boring. How's y'all's day? What's going on? Have you listened to the other episodes? Like, are you excited about them? Are they confusing? Give me some feedback. Remember, everything you need is in the description, and we're getting closer to getting more public. I'm excited about it. I'm not going to spend too much time, but just want to do a real quick magic trick to woosah. I think in other languages it might be called breathe. You know, a couple days ago, I went to the venue where I was playing the hardest game of my life, and I couldn't win. It was this game where you had to take the ring, and it was on a string, and you had to stand back, and it was on a hook originally, right? But you took it off the hook, and you stood back, and you had to get the ring back on the hook. So you had to swing it, right? So I played it for like an hour and a half, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. My approach originally was just use some touch and go straight. Let it go, straight to it. Hopefully when it comes back down, it hooks on the situation. It didn't happen. And I left mad. So I went back yesterday and I saw a man who was killing the motherfucking game. He was landing it on there like, so I had to go up to him and I said, how are you doing this? This is so hard. He was like, nah, it ain't, bro. Here, let me show you. And I don't tell nobody my strategies. I remember in that moment I wanted to be like, damn, do you play pool too? But it was for another time. He told me to stand where he was, but just a little bit to the side because he was still going to play. And he said, a lot of the mistakes that people make playing this game, they try to go so straight line. You'll never do it that way. What you have to do is imagine a circle. Loop it to the right, push it to the right. That way it has room when it swings back for the landing. These tech specs and this tech situation is too linear for me. Call me crazy, y'all, but I need some more cyclical and circular energy in my life. And what's crazy is once I eventually get people on the phone, they help me out. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Here's what I need. Press the button, because apparently the computer doesn't get it. Oh, you tech bastards. You be pissing me off. Get out of here. You're not even who you really are. You're freaking Bruce Wayne. Why can't you just come out and be like, I want to be Batman? I mean, is it insecurity? Shout out to the last episode. What do you need from us to come down to humanity? We'll give it to you, but you're pissing us off. Let's get into it.
Elevate, got the wings now. Flap 'em till you're apart. A paradise lies beyond the valley. Wave to wave, you see an alley. Use your tricks to disappear. Both of you stand because of fear. You came to be up in the picture, but the crows above, they see it different. Yeah, baby boy, it's the winter, and the car approaches in the distance. Out of it gets another love. What heaven is sent from above. Dramatically so, you got to see this. They burn it away, you got to see this. Walks gracefully to the door. What are you really over here for? This universe has so many rules. Or it's finally time for you to soar.
Isn't that crazy about that story, about that game? I promise y'all, I don't even gotta promise. Y'all got the receipts. Go back a couple episodes. What did I say about that purple room? With that line in that circle, what did I say? Eventually you're gonna start listening to me. I got some tea coming to you tonight. A little bit more tea.